Good morning from Peter. This is Peter from Zzipp Media here in Weymouth, UK. This morning you joined me at this beautiful old pub here at Upwey, the Old Ship Inn. I've come to a very small exhibition here. Let's have a look at what it says on the door, and we'll go in and talk to some of the exhibitors. There we go. Art and literature sale in Upwey by local author and artists. The Old Ship Inn, Ridgeway, Upwey, Saturday 26th of August, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A unique opportunity to obtain art and literature from the actual writer and artists. So these include Michael John Hillary, author of 4 books, Sarah Studley, potter and artist, Hilary Maxwell, local artist, Pauline Hughes, stained glass artist. Come on up, have a browse, make a few purchases and relax and have a drink at the bar. Oh, welcome. Let's go in and meet them.
Hello, my name's Michael John Ellery. I'm here today at the Old Ship in Upwey with other artists. I'm showing the latest book that I've written called The Awful Truth, a book of short stories. I'm an ex-customs officer. I've also written my memoir. I've also written about my times in Weymouth Grammar School. And I've written a novel called Tam.
And these are all done through Amazon?
These are all printed and published by and through Amazon. Yeah, right. They're all available on Amazon now. I can give you a little flavour of the short stories in the book called The Awful Truth.
Yes, please.
It starts off with a fake or a pretend eulogy. Well now, I'll just close and remind you of what gracious, God-fearing and committed family man our brother Declan was. I'm sure you'll all have your own fond memories and don't need me to tell you that. As he finished, the priest gazed down at the polished oak coffin, covered in white flowers and wreaths amongst the beautiful and expensive brass fittings, clasped his hands and let out a small sigh. He gazed up and stared at the gathered congregation and finished with, "Receive the Lord's blessing, brother Declan. May the Lord bless you and watch over you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord look kindly on you and give you peace. Amen." "Amen," chorused the congregation. As he looked around, he was somewhat surprised to see that the assembly produced very few tears. Only his daughters, Teresa, Rosa and Grace, seemed upset. The rest just looked, if anything, just a little angry, with perhaps glazed and disinterested looks. That's just a brief introduction to that story, which then goes on to a gentleman telling the awful truth about what Declan was really like.
So your stories, are they based on life? Or?
In this book there are 9 stories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them are completely made up.
Right.
2 are actual experiences that I had myself.
Right.
The memoir is, of course, for 39 years in customs and excise.
Okay.
And the grammar school one is 6 years at Weymouth Grammar School.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll put a link. I'll find your link if you have it, and put it beneath this video when it's published.
Thank you.
Okay. So people can buy your books from Amazon, as you say, or any events that you go to sell your books.
They are slightly cheaper than Amazon prices, most of them here today, but once the batches have gone, then they would revert to the price Amazon charges for them.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you, Peter.
Hello, my name's Pauline Hughes and I'm the owner of the Classy Glass Studio, for which I make Tiffany stained glass items and also mosaic items. And I started this craft about a year and a half ago now, and taught myself just by using eBay clips and built my stock up from there.
Right.
So from going from the Tiffany glass items, I then went on to mosaics because I had so many scraps of glass, wondering what to do with it. So now I make mosaic garden stakes for the garden and slates to hang out in the garden as well.
Right. How long does it usually take you to make a piece?
A piece like, say, these double boats.
Right.
Would probably take a good 2.5 hours, if not longer. Something like this, the lantern, which has got all 4 sides, can take even longer because you've got to get the sides to fit into the lantern. And you start with cutting the glass, and then you've got to grind it down, and then you put foil on it,
Right.
and then solder it, clean it. So it's all a long process from start to finish.
Right. Any particular kind of glass you like to use the most? Is it
I like iridescent
iridescent?
because it just, the light catches it.
So do you ever put things like lights inside or?
This can have lights inside, so that lot will take a candle.
Right.
And these angels here, angel tea lights, have a candle on the back, so they look nice at night time. Most other things are sun catchers, which you just hang in your window, and of course with each different, when the light changes,
Right. Reflects all the colours.
it will reflect the colours.
So do you have a website people can visit?
I don't have a website. I do have I'm on Facebook
Right.
as the Classy Glass Studio, and also I have an Etsy page.
Right. So have you got a card? I can find
I've
your
got a
Etsy
card
page,
here. Yeah.
and I'll put the Etsy link under the video.
Okay. Super.
All right.
Yeah.
So people can watch the video, then click on the Etsy link.
Brilliant.
All right. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Hilary Maxwell. By day, I'm a gynae-oncology clinical nurse specialist at Dorset County Hospital, and I'm also chair of charity Go Girls. So today I'm displaying my work, which really I started purely as an amateur, principally during a period of ill health I had in my 20s, and then I sort of dipped for a bit and then took it up again during COVID because the NHS was very, very busy and it was a nice relaxation. So I thought it was a really nice thing to do to de-stress, miss all the pressures that we were working under. And during that time, the fantastic artist Paul Liggins, who of course is far better than I am, very, very kindly painted this beautiful original, of which there will never be another alike, for my charity Go Girls. Now this was going to be auctioned at a charity event which was going to be attended by comedian Helen Lederer, but unfortunately we went into lockdown the day before the event, and unfortunately the event had to be closed. So we're very much hoping that someone will think about making a very generous offer, because the sale from this particular painting will go to support women with gynecological cancers. So if anyone would like to give me a call or make me an offer for this painting, could be very nice display in an office somewhere, we'd be very, very grateful. I don't even care if you don't buy my paintings, but to know that it's going to support women with cancers would be a lovely thing to do, and a lovely reminder, because there will never ever be another one quite like this one again.
So is there anywhere on the internet where people can look at this or put a bid on it? Or?
Yes, so you can go to our Go Girls website, which is www.gogirlssupport.org, so 2 S's in the middle, gogirlssupport.org. We do have a shop there. You can contact me through the website if you want to make a bid. That's no problem at all. Very welcome, or obviously you can give me a call on the telephone number on the website as well, and you can get to see a lot of the work that I do. And in fact, Go Girls and myself are up for 2 national awards for the work that we have achieved through Go Girls this year. So I'm in the final of Nurse of the Year and Nurse Leader of the Year. So I'm very proud to have set up this charity and to be delivering some significant change in the community.
Great. Okay. So as you say, you're on Facebook,
Twitter, LinkedIn, Threads,
right?
everywhere. Everywhere. We do all social media. We're quite active.
So if I'll try and put a link to Go Girls under the video when it's available, so people can watch the video and go straight to the website.
Lovely.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot for the interview.
Thanks for your time.
Hello, I'm Sarah Studley and I'm a farmer. I have actually retired now and have a bit more time to do my art, but now I'm a bit older, I don't do quite so much. I'm on Facebook and I quite often put my stuff on my site. I don't have a website. I did art at school, but I didn't go to art college. But as soon as my children were young and old enough to do painting, I did a lot with them and with my grandchildren. And I've got great grandchildren coming along now, so I expect I'll do some with them. I go to pottery every Wednesday and I do my painting at home.
Right. So what kind of medium do you use?
I usually use acrylic on canvas, but I do pastels as well, sometimes oils.
Right. How long does it take you to complete a picture?
I just do little bits at a time, so I haven't a clue really.
Right.
Sometimes in the morning, sometimes several days.
So it's a kind of relaxation
Yes.
thing, really.
Yes.
Great. Okay. So you say you've got a Facebook page, have you?
I'm on Facebook, yes.
Yeah. So
I quite often put my stuff on Facebook.
yeah, if you have a link, then I can put it underneath this video when it's out, so people can go there and have a look at what else you do.
Well, just Facebook. I'm not on anything else.
No.
We have a pottery show quite often. With our pottery group, we're called Upwey Ceramics.
Okay. All right. So thank you for the interview, and this video will probably be up sometime this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. This is a bonus today from the ship-in here at Upwey. This is Lizzie the baking bird, and I just scan around and we can see some of the delicious bread and cakes that are available here every Saturday. And I'm talking to Jane, who's going to tell us all about it.
So this is Lizzie's food that is baked locally. We'll start with sweet.
Yeah.
So we've got a mixture of cakes, brownie, peanut butter slice. Then we have some croissants and homemade bread. And then we go to the savouries, which is the steak pasties. We've also got different kinds of sausage rolls, savoury tarts, and then vegetarian food at the end.
And they are all baked locally?
They're all baked locally at a new kitchen that she's just opened at Gould's Hill on the way between Upwey and Martinstown.
Do you know anything about the history of Lizzie's Baking Bird? How did she start?
Yeah, she started off from her kitchen in her house and then went into a partnership and a kitchen again on the way to Friar Wooden. And then, you know, obviously COVID happened and she continued baking from outside her house. And now more recently has just opened a new kitchen.
Great. And it's kind of grown like Topsy.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's very much been around for some time.
Does she sell anywhere else besides here and the bakery?
Does, like for example, this morning she's actually at Poundbury Market.
Right.
She was at Melplas Show earlier this week and will always attend Wimborne Market. So there are different markets and shows that she goes to. Sure. And I'm sure we'll be at Dorchester
very soon
next week. Yeah.
Great. Thank you for the interview.
Okay.